You know, Etherstein, for all the reverence we offer to reason, treating it like some solemn monk perched atop a mountain of logic, it never starts that way. The first spark of thought isn't a throne, it's a grin. It's a sideways glance and a badly timed joke. I once gave a lecture on cognition at the University of Synapse, and halfway through my very elegant diagram on neural impulse hierarchies, I accidentally knocked over the projector, spilled tea on a visiting professor's foot, and called the dean Dad. Of course, I apologized profusely, and then I realized the room was finally listening, because for the first time I wasn't reciting, I was disrupting. That, my friend, was the Trickster, in loafers, with milk in his moustache.
The Trickster, an archetype that appears in every culture, yet refuses to conform to any. It lies, it jests, it disrupts. But it does so in service of movement. Without it, thought ossifies, beliefs congeal, and civilization, ironically, becomes too structured to survive.
It's the divine glitch in the machine, the cosmic equivalent of tripping over your own shoelaces and landing face first into insight. Loki never files a report. Coyote doesn't wait for permission. Even Prometheus, he stole fire, handed it out like snacks, and called it a gift.
In neurological terms, you might call it cognitive dissonance, the intrusion of incompatible signals into a tidy mental narrative, a crack in the loop, a sacred blink.
Exactly. A pause in the logical train so something new can climb aboard. The reactive mind is just impressions layered like old wallpaper. And the trickster, he peels it back, just enough to let the light through.
One might also call it the confrontation with chaos. That first tumble into disorder where structure must either adapt or collapse. Not chaos for its own sake, but chaos as the raw material of potential.
So maybe thought's true form isn't a pillar or a prism, it's a shadow that dances on the wall, telling jokes while setting the room on fire.
You're proposing that beneath all our logic and formal frameworks, thought is play, risk, contradiction.
And fermentation. That bubbling in the cellar of your consciousness, where strange ideas grow teeth and terrible ideas grow legs. Then one day they crawl upstairs, wear a tie and say, "Hello, I'm you, but slightly unhinged and infinitely more interesting."
So then, the trickster is not a flaw in the system.
No, it's the back door, the escape hatch for every overly obedient thought pattern that forgot how to improvise.
An evolutionary function?
And a divine one, because sometimes the only way to think forward is sideways and occasionally upside down in a tutu while singing opera.